My life has always been filled with music, audio, and video. That's why I'm in the YouTube business. But the not too far ago past, I did a lot of conversions from tapes like this, using converting boxes like this, which we'll talk about in a minute, and putting them on DVD.
I get frozen on DVD.
Yeah, there was a time where that was doing very, very well. That is the business of taking analog videos and analog audio and converting it over into the digital realm and putting them on either a CD or a DVD. For video, it was DVD. Well, things have kind of moved on from DVDs to SD cards or hard drives or the cloud. A number of years ago, sold off much of my equipment that was doing some of that analog to digital conversion because, you know, it was slowing down, frankly. But all of a sudden there's this huge upsurgence again. Evidently somebody has been going through their whole old box of videotapes and thinking, you know what, I need to convert all these over because I never did. And that's what happened here. I got this from someone. Actually, I had two of them. And they said, could you do that? And, you know, and I said, I'd be happy to help you with that. I'm going to do that for you. Then I realized after I committed to doing it, I got rid of most of my gear. However, I did hang on to this, and I'm going to put a link down below to where you can get yourself one of these in the event that you have some analog tapes that you want to convert into digital video. The problem was I didn't have an analog VCR camcorder that did this particular type. I have my VHS and I have my Super VHS and I have a lot of the other components that I had, but the one thing that I got rid of was Hi8. I got to give a shout out to a good friend over at Dystopian Electronics Workshop. I'm going to put a link down below to this guy. What a guy. He was on some holiday out in Las Vegas and stumbled upon one of these. And if you look at his video, you'll see this very same unit. He found it while dumpster diving. So go find out a little bit about his channel. You'll see why that happened. But he thought of me when he saw this. He snagged it. It's now in my possession. It's a Hi8 camcorder from back in the day, 1997-ish, 1998. And I'm not reviewing this by any means, but I'm telling you, it was a lifesaver. So, and they're hard to find, very hard to find. But these are a little easier. I'm going to take you down to the tabletop here, and with a cable, a battery. Oh, that's the other thing. This battery came with the recorder, but it was dead, right? And my buddy over at Dystopian Electronics Workshop replaced the internal batteries, which wouldn't take a charge anymore, with batteries that he scavenged. And again, you're going to have to go take a look at his video to find out how he does that. But put it in here. The problem is I don't have a charger for this. And this battery is probably only going to last an hour. I have roughly, well, if these are full, actually they're not. Each one is about half full, and they each hold 2 hours. So there's about an hour's worth on here and an hour's worth on here. I got 2 hours worth of video. I have a feeling if I get this thing rolling and I only have an hour in here, I'm going to probably, one of these tapes is going to get stranded in there. So I have to kind of figure out how am I going to power this up or recharge these. We'll get to that if we get that far. In the meantime, come on down here. Let me show you how we're going to do this. All right, the beauty of this thing is there is no computer required. It takes the video signal from the analog machine and puts it right inside onto an SD card. Again, no computer required. Now, if you want to edit it and, you know, put the things together as in an editable form, yeah, you're going to need a computer to do that. But all you need is, depending on your camcorder, and in this case it's the Sharp AH151, all you'll need to do is find where the thing is, and it's right over here. Plug in your audio video cable. Now, by the way, this is a third-party audio video cable. Take the yellow, put it in yellow. Take the white, put it into white. Take the red, put it into red. It even has a very convenient HDMI out, so you could send it to a television or some other place for recording or viewing if you want. And then there's AV out, which is just the opposite of what we put in here. And then over here is where your SD card, it's a micro SD. This is a 4 gig. It should hold everything I need it to. And has a USB port. And the reason for that is comes with a wall wart. And here's your USB cable. Let's get this out of the way. We will plug this in there. Plug this in here and find its way over to a plug over here, and then we'll be ready to go. Except, yeah, I guess I got to put the battery in here. You know, this is either going to be a very wonderfully crafted video, or it's going to be just an epic failure. I haven't tried this. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if this battery is going to work properly. But let's slide this guy in. That goes in there, just like that. And I've got to work fast because I've only got a couple of hours in order to get this all taken care of. Let's turn it on. And it's powering up. Look at that. It's weird. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's get in a little closer. And if I hit play.
And now...
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
But that trick never works.
This time for sure. Presto! Well, I'm getting close.
And now it's time for another special feature.
Use our Amazon link down below. When you do, it helps us out and it doesn't cost you a penny more. And after using the link, save it to your bookmarks so you can have easy access to it in the future. Thank you. Let's rewind. Over here is a power button. I'm going to hit it. And when I let go, it's coming up.
3 days later.
There you go. It's rewound all the way. I'm going to hit record here. It'll start recording nothing until I press play here, and then it'll start to record. Pretty simple. It's recording. I'm going to hit play. It's somebody's party. Wow. So one can believe that this is most likely something that was happening back in the late 90s, maybe right around 2000. Nothing like watching other people's video. I want to get to the other thing though. So we're going to stop this. So this will give us a clue how old this is. Kim Possible. I'm actually going to take this tape out. Oh, there you go. Should open up all by itself. Remember those analog days, folks? Wow. And I'm going to slide this in. There you go. I'll tilt this way. Rewind. And what I'm going to do is hit record here again, hit play over here, and then walk away. Okay, we're still rewinding and we have a problem, Houston. I've used half the battery already. This may not end up well. Okay, got half battery. It's rewound all the way. I'm going to hit record. It's recording. It's going to hit play. Right on. We'll be right back. Well, I stuck the SD card in the computer and success. It all got stuck on there. Well, when I say all of it, all 17 minutes of it before the battery died. So I've got to come up with a solution. I've got something in mind.
Yeah.
I've got to find a way to either easily recharge it, and I guess one of the solutions is, because there's a charging port right here, is to find a probe that is small enough. This is one of those unusually small charging ports that I don't have a connector for, and I think it was very proprietary to Sharp. I'm only guessing there, but I have yet to find one that I can adapt to get to this, or even find in its raw state so that I can plug it directly into here and I guess cannibalize a 7.3 volt, if I remember correctly, was the original charger. There are some chargers available, and I may last resort do that. They want around $50 plus shipping. Yeah, that's a lot. So that's going to be my last resort. What I might end up doing is converting this, because this is a 3.6 volt pack. That's the kind of the battery capacity in here. What I might do is actually convert this to where it'll take USB power and slide this in, and then just keep the USB wall wart plugged in somehow, and have it, pigtail out the back of this thing, and then charge this, or not charge it, but energize it continuously, just like this is energized continuously. So far so good. Subscribe to me. Come back to me for the next episode, because I'm going to dive a little deeper. Lastly, once again, clear click. Hey folks, I was just looking online on Amazon, and there is a ClearClick video converter 2.0. I don't have that one. I've got the original one, and it's really good. This is going to be even better. It's 2.0. It's going to be twice as good. Hurry, take a look. Use the link down below. Okay, I'll put a link down below where you can get yourself one of these if you're at all interested. You may already have similar types of VCRs and things, and you're just wondering, how do I get that from my VCR or my camcorder into my computer? And this is the dude that can do it for you. All right, so you may want to click down below and give it a whirl. All right, in the meantime, join me next time. I'll figure this out. I'll show you what I did, and then we'll take a look at this other family's tape, because maybe they'll watch the video and they'll be able to claim the video. That would be kind of cool.
I have to tell someone.
They may want it back, and they would have already had it digitized because I would have done it for them. You're welcome.
Man, this is unbelievable.
There's going to be a video right here. I'll see you on the next one.